Your phone sits untouched on a desk, but thousands of miles away, an exact copy of your account and private messages springs into existence. Within minutes, an unseen operator is reading your conversations and blasting spam to your contacts. Before you even pick up your device, you are effectively locked out of your own profile. This occurs despite Meta spending billions of dollars annually to secure their platform with strict end-to-end encryption. The math behind the encryption held up perfectly. The attackers simply convinced the human user to authorize the entry themselves, bypassing security from the inside. The mechanism they exploit is a built-in feature designed for convenience: linked devices. It allows you to use your messaging app on a laptop or tablet alongside your phone. To pair a secondary screen, the platform generates a unique QR code. You point your phone's camera at it, and the devices sync instantly. Because this process assumes the person holding the phone is the authorized owner, it creates a direct path around the primary login barriers. QR codes eliminate the friction of typing long passwords. In doing so, they also eliminate the friction of a complete account takeover. Security researchers call this specific attack vector quick response login jacking, or QRL jacking. The attack begins with a custom-built phishing page. The operator designs a site that mimics a trusted login portal or frames it around a highly desirable reward, like a cash giveaway. An automated script on a middle server pulls a live QR code from the legitimate platform, mirroring it straight onto a fake landing page. When scanned, it generates a distinct data packet, a session token, sent straight to the attacker. Intersecting it grants full authenticated access. To get that scan, the phishing page relies on psychological triggers. They use artificial urgency, fear tactics, or money baits to rush the victim into acting before they can double-check the URL. The system works exactly as programmed. The user unknowingly acts as the final authenticator, manually connecting their account to the attacker. A variation of this exploit targets a second demographic: users actively seeking tools to secretly monitor or clone someone else's account. A massive ecosystem of fake remote cloning websites exists to exploit this curiosity. They promise to give you access to another person's private chats using nothing but their phone number. Once a number is entered, the site displays blurred out, rapidly scrolling messages. It looks like a live feed of actual data, building false credibility. But before any information is revealed, the site demands human verification. This traps the user in endless referral loops or forces them to grant intrusive browser permissions to proceed. Granting those permissions quietly exposes the user's own hardware to background tracking, adware, and future phishing payloads. In their attempt to compromise someone else's privacy, the would-be hacker freely surrenders their own. When investigating a compromised account, security professionals don't guess. They look for specific forensic clues left behind in the active session logs. This diagram shows the first step in a personal security audit. By opening the app's settings and reviewing the list of active sessions, you can spot geographic anomalies or unknown operating systems that should not be connected. If an unrecognized session appears, the containment protocol is simple: manually revoking access and immediately forcing a logout from that specific device. The next step is auditing overall browser settings to ensure no malicious tracking extensions were authorized during a fake verification trap. Finally, enabling two-step verification creates a definitive failsafe. Even if an attacker steals a session token, they hit a secondary PIN requirement they cannot satisfy. Taking these precise steps shuts out unauthorized access and shifts the user from being a passive target to an active defender of their private data. Modern cybercriminals rarely waste time attacking the code. They focus entirely on hacking the person who holds the power to grant access. If you found this breakdown valuable, subscribe to This Will Surprise You for more deep dives into modern cybersecurity. Head down to the comments and let us know about the most convincing scam or phishing attempt you have personally encountered. Leave a like on your way down and explore the channel for our other videos on artificial intelligence, ethical hacking, and future technology.